What's up YouTube, this is Joe from Zephyr Digimon and I'm here with our good man Billy from the channel Dr. Vaulting on Twitter or Twitch. I keep saying Twitter, I don't know why. They both have a T, obviously that messes my brain. But yes, our good man Billy from Dr. Vaulting. He's going to go through you his Shinegreymon. He's essentially been doing a similar journey with me with Shinegray as I've been doing with Gamma. Taking us to multiple events, our own store regionals, outside store regionals, and then to our recent regionals here in Italy. So he's going to go through the list, doing the same, going through what's great, going through wasn't so great, if he would make any changes and that kind of stuff, and essentially going through his matchups and how he enjoyed Italy overall. So Mr. Billy, take it away.
Thank you very much, Joe. Yeah, I've been repping Shine because it's just a fun deck I like. So starting off with the eggs, you play 4 of the brand new Koromon, the newest Koromon, because it just gives you that draw much earlier than the last Koromon, so it's pretty nice and simple. And obviously it's a yellow egg, so everything can evolve off of it. Next, we have 4 copies of the BT12 Agumon, the Search Agumon. Basically the best search for this deck because it grabs you both something with Greymon in name, so you can start going up, and then also a Marcus which sets you up for later, which is pretty good. Then I'm rocking 4 of the EX4 Agu. Reason being is because starter main gains your memory. Basically, if you have the 4-cost Marcus, it gives you it for free, basically. So there's no real way to memory choke you. You can still push out Marcus and then do still your stuff. And then its inheritable is draw 1. It's really good draw engine. I found it multiple times where I was drawing 2-3 cards off a single swing. So it's pretty good. Then I'm rocking 1 copy of Agumon that pushes up Marcus because it's there basically for rush for game, basically just allowing you to get that final swing if you need it. Just promote it in the back, set it up for next turn, and then it's good to go. Obviously got a nice ultimate card. Now are some cards that I'm taking in because the deck felt like it needed it and it has been helping out. I'm taking in 1 copy of Kudamon from BT13 or BT12, BT13. On play, it searches top 3, adds 1 vaccine and 1 yellow tamer, which is really good for the deck, adds your entire lineup, and then adds a Marcus to hand. So it's another search card like the Agumon. Next, I'm taking in 1 of the BT14 Patamon that starter main, gets you to evolve into a level 4 vaccine trait, put something back if you evolve by this, and then you gain a memory. So it's really good of going into level 4s, and then just being able to turbo because it just helps. Then I've got 1 copy of Solomon just for the Royal Knights and anything that hard drops stuff, like it can stop Gallant, can stop Medieval Gallant. Like a lot of problem cards for this deck, you can just pop this down. It's like, right, I'm just setting down those option cards if you see them add it. So that's pretty good. On to my level 4 lineup, I'm rocking 4 of one of the best Geos in Shinegreymon right now. It is the BT12 Geo that when Digivolving, if you don't have a Marcus, you just play it, which is pretty good. And then -2 with the inheritable is pretty good. I mean, it's one of the best ones, so obviously you play it at 4. Then I am putting in the new Geo we got from BT21. That all turns, when you play a Marcus, you get to Digivolve into a Rise for 0. Really good for a combo that me and Joe have made, and it is broken good. Just being able to swing fast, go for game, and it is very funny. Multiple of my opponents from the regional said it is very broken. And then for the last Geo, I'm only running 1 of this, the EX4 Geo, because I'm not running the 1 of 1 because I found if you're playing it, it's too late in the game. If you're playing that and trying to get Marcus back, it's too late. You're dead. So being able to have start main, gain a memory, again, it's like it's from the same set as the X4 Agu. It just gives you memory and gives you more draw. So there have been times where I've set this up with the Koru and the Agu and then this, go into a Rise and then swing. I'm drawing 3 cards off of that, and it's pretty been helpful. Now we're starting off with the level 5, starting off with the new Shinegreymon, the most broken Rise we've gotten. Because when you Digivolve, or even if you just hard slam it for 7, it has won me games at the regionals. Because you just hard slam it for 7, they've got no security, and then you can swing with the markers. It's very broken.
It's so good. Why
It is.
make it on play?
Oh, it's so broken that it's on play and when Digivolving. But what's even better is that if you read both of the effects, they are now you may effects. Let me see if I can get this a little bit closer.
Yeah, you may put a marker.
Yes, you may. So no, but then it means that they all trigger off of one marker's being killed. So if you have one in trash and then one goes to trash, you can put both of them back to the top. Yeah. Because it just needs to see the one and then you can put one from the trash. So it is really bonkers, allowing you to do a massive combo. Then, next, level 5. I'm only running 3 of the old Rise. It's still really good. Gives you that protection for Marcus and everything. Just something you need to be seeing in your deck. So I'm running 3 of that. And then final level 5 is 1 copy of Shinegreymon Ex Ante. Just is like a pseudo level 6. If you don't see a level 6 when you're punching with Marcus to Digivolve, you're then getting minus DP, and you're even going bigger if you combine it with the alliance you get from Rise, the new Rise, which is pretty good. Moving on to...
I remember we had like testings and you're just like, I need 6s. I'm like, what if we just put Rise X?
Yeah, because then it doesn't mean you have to go into it. You can go into it from your level 4 if needed, but most of the times you want to go into it afterwards. Now, going on to level 6s, we've got 4 of arguably one of the best Shinegreymons we got from BT12. Set +1, and then you -3 for every Marcus on board. It is still brilliant to this day.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yep, exactly that. If it ain't broke, you don't need to change it. So that's 4 of my level 6s. My last level 6, I'm rocking 1 BT17 Shine. It gives that little bit of protection the deck needs, a little bit of defense, and allows you to play another marker, so sets up your board even better for the next card I'm going to be showing, which is I'm running 2 copies of Burst Mode Ace. Reason being, this card is a blow-up card. They put something big on the board, they go to swing, and they just don't, if they don't touch your stack, like even if they try and delete it with this one, works brilliant with this Shine, because then you can Devolve, oh look, I have protection, pull a Marcus to hand, oh you're swinging, go into this, I have now a Marcus target. So it's pretty good, and it just helps to rush for game if needed for the last turn. And so, in my mind, it's pretty good, gives you -5k for everyone, which is brokenly good. As if you have 3 Marcus, you're killing Magnet X, which is one of the big decks that that I haven't had a problem against, but if you get 3 Marcus on board, you're deleting that Magnet X without even them getting their protection, so pretty good. And then the last card I'm running is a Burst Mode Regularmon, because it's just good for going for game. It is that final rush the deck needs to just go, yep, I'm going to be winning this turn. Moving on to Tamers, I've got 4 of the Punch in Face. That is standard with Shine Grey lists. You always play 4 because you want to see this one. This is your biggest swinger, whatever, no matter what the deck calls for. Then I'm rocking 2 of the Memory Set Marcus. I've seen this, when I was running it I was running it at 3 at one point. I saw it too much. Put it down to 2 and it's the perfect amount. You don't really need to see it because you're already kind of evolution efficient with the Marcus and then being able to go up and then your stacks and everything, but seeing it and getting on board early is pretty nice because then your opponent can't memory choke you. The final Marcus I am running is the new Marcus from BT21. Start main, if they have a Digimon, you gain a memory, which means you're effectively going up to 4, maybe even 5 if you have an Agumon or this Geo on board. So it's pretty good for getting the memory and just being able to turbo even faster than you could. And then if it suspends, it gives something, and it doesn't need to see a Geo or something with Greymon or Agumon in its name like this Marcus. All it needs is to be suspended, and it gives something plus 3,000 in piercing and then -3. So it kind of does the same as this one by giving something -3, so it could be killing something. but it's also there just for a little bit of memory game. Moving on to options, I am running 4 of physical training. It's just a good surge, allows you to do your combo a little bit easier, and it's a good surge for the deck. Everything's yellow or red, so most of it is yellow, so you want to play something with a yellow surge, which is pretty good. Next, I'm running 1 scramble. I was running it at 2, and I just didn't need it as much. Like, scramble is there to help you go into your level 3, maybe even your level 5s, maybe going into your level 6s, and like, if in a pinch you can go into your level 7s, but at the same time you don't want to, because this evolves for free, and then that one you want to really wait until your opponent's turn. So using scramble really does help in the niche scenarios, but again, it's just there to help you if you board wipe, and then you can be like, right, I'm gonna do some shenanigans. And the final card in my deck, I'm running 1 Awakening of the Sun. It has been helpful because, again, it helps with your combo. It plays your Marcuses for 1 less for the 4 cost and then 2 less for the 5 cost, which is pretty good. But then it synergizes with the new Geo really well. As soon as you play the Marcus, you go into this Rise. This Rise pushes up any Marcus, and then it can swing. And then you align, you're doing at least 10k something, so it's pretty good. So yeah, and then delay effect. If a Marcus gets deleted, something can go into Shine, which means you could go into burst mode Ace, normal burst mode, Shine, or any of your other Shines, so it's pretty good for that little bit of protection with your stacks and everything. So I haven't seen this proc yet, which is unfortunate. I've used it for mainly the main effect, haven't really used the delay effect yet.
Yeah, I think you might. Yeah, I think
so. I am very much thinking about changing this for either Final Shining Burst or something different, a last ditch option, but at the same time it's been pretty good for just dropping a Marcus for a 3 cost and then passing, because there's been multiple times where I've been at 2 memory, I drop this, I pass them to 1, and I've choked them for that turn, so it's been pretty handy at times. So yeah, that is my Shine list.
Yeah, I think if you wanted to prop that second effect more, you might need to play it in more copies. So you're seeing it a lot more when your Marcuses are getting suicidal swings.
Yeah, 100%.
But no, that's great. Thank you so much. Any changes you would probably make? Anything that went great? Anything like any MVPs? Any card that needs to be put into a punish box or something like that?
There's no really punish box. I mean, everything is definitely helpful. It's just this deck does break hard when it does break. Like I said, I'd probably swap out Awakening of Sun, just not proccing it as much, the second effect.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, the first effect is brilliant. Only paying a Marcus for 3 is really good for choking. But again, I think I might put in some, like, maybe Crimson Blaze, maybe even Final Shining Burst, something, just a big blow-up card, just to be like, no, you can go screw yourself.
Yeah, like a nuke option.
Yeah, a nuke option could probably be pretty good. But MVP of the deck, I have to go with the new Shine, like the new Shinegreymon. Jesus, this card is amazing. Literally, this card has comboed off so many times during regionals. My opponents have been just gobsmacked of how bad. You could do 3 checks turn 2 with this card. It is insane. So it's definitely helped me turbo. I went into a blue-green Imperial player, and turn 1 he scooped because I turboed turn 2 and did 3 checks. He could not have any feasible chance. Yeah, he was just like, no, let's go to game 2.
I'm not grinding this matchup.
No, exactly. And he knew he couldn't get rid of Shine or Marcus that turn.
Yeah.
So I was just going to push up Marcus, swing, I get my 2 checks, and then Shine finishes the game. So he was just like, let's go to game 2. So MVP 100%, and I'd probably swap out Awakening of the Sun because I just need a blow-up card. Yes, having the Solomon, the Patamon, and the Kudamon, they definitely are helpful because Kudamon Surge, this helps you to evolve early, and then that's just for matchups. This, not as much. So I'm probably going to be swapping this out, but yeah, I don't know when I'll be touching Shine again because it'll probably be a little bit. I want to take a break from it, but yeah, this deck is 100% very aggro, swing fast. Basically, you're swinging it you're punching and praying basically.
The speed has just been turned up by
Yeah.
4 notches.
These,
Set.
adding these, I'm saying these 3 cards, the Rise, the Geo, and the Koromon, helps turbo the deck so much faster.
Yeah, they were the best.
Like, the new Warpagu is, like, you could argue I could probably swap this out for it, but my rookie lineup is basically set in stone, so I'd probably just put a blow-up card. Maybe I might try the full cost option that does the same, that makes it a 12 koi rush. I might try it because a lot of my friends are saying it's good, but I'm not too sure on it. But yeah, that's the only card I would really change.
Yeah, I guess it is essentially, it's this argument one, I guess, if you look at it that way.
Yeah.
It's like, I need to do one more check, option, boom.
Yeah.
Marcus punch him.
Exactly.
I think it has to attack a Digimon, which I think actually that's it.
No, it can attack unsuspended. That's the thing, I'm pretty sure.
Let's have a look at it.
Yeah.
So what were your matchups? Like, what did you face?
I faced a variety. Well, I mean, 2 of my rounds were against Red, Purple, Imperial. Those were very easy matchups for me, just turbo. Yes, they can kind of control, but I can control a lot better with this deck, with the big minusing and everything, killing by game rule, so it's pretty funny. Green, Blue Imperial is definitely an interesting matchup.
All the Imperial.
Oh yeah, I hit every Imperial this regional, so it was very interesting to go up into all of them. I went into Magna X. I went into a Nubin.
You just had a Vmon.
Yes.
You had a Vmon deck.
I had a Vmon, basically, yeah, a Vmon deck. I went into 4 different Vmon decks, which was interesting. I went into a Nubismon, which is a deck I didn't have much practice into. Round 1, very unfortunately. So I just really didn't go well. And then I went into the current just really powerful deck, Sakuya, and it just killed me. That deck is so strong, just on so many levels, it's insane. So yeah.
Yeah, if they outgas you, that's just kind of it.
100%.
Oh, great! Thank you very much, Billy, for showing us your Shinegreymon. Like we mentioned before, he's been taking us to all the events. He's had an 11th place in Wales with this list, essentially.
Yep.
That's where we found the Kudamon tech and the Patamon tech to go in. But yeah, he's done very well with this. We're very pleased with him. We're very pleased on how well Shine has just been, it's brought itself back. We did kind of miss Shine Grey. A lot of people kept saying it's still good, but like there's no results, man. So other people weren't thinking it. So we're very pleased to see that it can make its way back into the meta. It can make its way back into the format. It's still a very unique play style, allowing the tamers to actually, be the offense in certain builds. So we're very pleased to see that not only Shine's done it, but our man Bill has done it for him. But yes, thank you very much everyone for enjoying. Give us a like and subscribe down below if you want. And the notification bell as well. And do follow Mr. Billy on Twitch. I got it right this time. At Dr. Volting. He's there for Pokemon content currently, but when new Digimon games come out, he'll probably jump on those. But yeah, so do check him out if you are into those kind of contents. He's a great Twitch streamer, and I am sometimes on there as well. So for those Unite matches. But yes, just like and subscribe. Thank you very much. Until next time, guys, as always, stay safe and of course, happy dueling.